It's Snail Creek Homestead. Well, we're inside, so weather's getting rough outside. I think we're gonna have to heat the house up. The wife's getting kind of cold. Looks like she's putting multiple layers on now, so we're gonna build some fire and try to get this place warmed up a little bit. Figured I'd show you how I build a fire. Multiple ways to do it. I'll probably shoot some more videos on other ways you can start one, but we're going to do the Snail Creek one match method. So we'll see how that flies. I always say one match, one fire, but sometimes the wife gives me that look or whatever. But we're going to do the log cabin style starter. So here's how we do it. First, we start out with some paper. So we'll talk about paper a second. So here's some glossy paper. Glossy paper don't burn very good, so we're not going to use that. I like a newspaper. I don't care for the ink that much, but as long as I'm not burning over it, cooking over it. Also, you could just throw it in there like that, but that's no way to do it either. So what I like to do, in order to get a good fire, take a page or two, take it, twist it. So twist it does a couple of things. It don't flash up so fast, and it burns a little longer. So it's almost like a miniature log or like kindling. So I'll leave that in there. I know it ain't gonna matter either way. So I'll kind of put a row of paper in there and twist it up kind of tight. You can use any other kind of paper, as long as it's not glossy. Glossy paper is awful. So start your fires. I've probably got 3 sheets there, so start your fires from junk mail you get. That'll be enough. It ain't gonna take a whole lot. So you don't want no great big log. You're gonna want a seasoned log. You can look through some other videos on what seasoned logs are, but it's basically not a green, freshly cut log. I got a lot of wood stove videos. I'm gonna try to put them in like a series or a playlist, I think they call them on YouTube. So we'll put a piece of wood in there, 2 of them, kind of like parallel to each other. And then I'll put, these are a little shorter, that's why I picked these 2 up. So then I'll stick them like a log cabin style. I like to bark towards the fire, however that works for you. So I'm gonna put like a couple in here if it's too long. So that'd be okay. We'll just do it this direction. So then I'll come across. And so another thing I like to do is I like to leave a little gap. So if you got your wood right up against each other, we're talking about air and heat. You need air. This is why this works so good. It's got an airflow. So put a gap, close gap, 1/2 inch, finger's width, whatever, between them. That way you get some air, you get the fire flames whipping up between them. So right now I got, there they are. So find a piece of paper here, because we're going to do it one match. I'm going to do other videos on the tools of what you're going to need to build fires, keep warm, and some of the safety aspects. Let's see what we can do. So, see what happens there. So, as this thing starts to build, we'll add a, make sure you open all your vents up too. As this paper starts to go, we'll get a fire. I gotta get this thing rolling because my coffee cup's gonna get cold here in a little bit. Nobody likes cold coffee. Well, some people do, but I don't like cold coffee. So there we're getting a fire. Once it starts to heat, this box, it'll create a heavy draw up through the chimney. So you can't hardly see it there. Maybe it's coming up through there. It's whipping up through there. Keeping the gap in there. So that's what you call a log style fire. That works really well for me. I don't usually use this to get started. I got another way, like a half a log house. I just put it on one side and then kind of on an angle. But this works really well because it's a for sure way to get a fire every time. So till the next fire, we got all kinds of things to talk about. We got ways to cook on the fire. We got safety. We got tools that you can buy or make. We got pokers. We got ways to keep your fire safe. So we'll do another video on the tools of building a fire in your wood stove or your fireplace insert. That's all I got here for now. Snail Creek Homestead. Keep fires burning. Out.